Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into a fruit you've probably heard of, maybe even seen in your local health food store, the Indian gooseberry, or Amla. But what if I told you that in Vedic astrology, this isn't just a superfood packed with vitamin C, it's seen as a direct link to the cosmos, an earthly key for unlocking celestial wisdom. Let's get into it. So, just think about this for a second. What if the same little fruit that can boost your immune system could also help balance your astrological chart? Calm your mind, smooth out emotional turbulence, and maybe even attract a little more prosperity into your life. That's the incredible journey we're on today, exploring how Amla goes from being a simple berry to a really profound mystical remedy.
All right, so to really get a handle on its power, we have to start with its traditional name. In this first part, we're going to look at why it's called Amalaki, which translates to something pretty incredible, the immortal fruit.
And that phrase, earthly anchor, that's really the whole secret right there. See, in Vedic philosophy, Amalaki isn't just a plant, it's a bridge. It's believed to literally channel divine life force, or prana, from the heavens straight down to earth, giving us a little taste of that eternal divine energy.
Okay, and this brings us to the real heart of Amla's astrological magic, how this one single tree interacts with the entire cosmos. Amla has these deep, really specific connections to the planets, or grahas, in Vedic astrology, which you might know as Jyotish. And we're going to start with one of the big ones, the moon.
Right, so in Jyotish, the moon, or Chandra, isn't just some big rock floating up in space. It's the celestial force that governs our entire inner world. Think of it as the conductor of our feelings, our intuition, our deepest emotional tides. And when the moon is a little out of whack in someone's birth chart, well, that can stir up some serious turbulence down here on Earth.
And this is where we can really see Amla's power in action. So on the left, you see what an afflicted wound can look like. Anxiety, that kind of mental fog, emotional ups and downs. It can even show up as digestive issues. But then on the right, you see Amla's effect. Its cooling, grounding energy acts like the perfect remedy. It's said to bring clarity, smooth out those emotional waves, and just restore a nice, steady, intuitive flow.
Now, let's talk about another major player, because it's not just the moon. Let's look at Venus, or Shukra. If the moon is all about our inner world, Venus is what governs our relationship with the outer world. We're talking love, beauty, harmony, and our ability to attract abundance and all the good things in life. And just like with the moon, Amla offers this incredible balancing act for Venus. So if an imbalanced Venus is maybe causing some friction in your relationships or just a general lack of grace and flow, working with the Amla tree is believed to literally beautify your aura. It just smooths the path for love and prosperity to find their way to you.
And believe it or not, its influence doesn't stop there. The Amla tree is a true celestial powerhouse. It's linked to Mars for physical strength, Jupiter for wisdom. It even resonates with specific lunar mansions or nakshatras like Bharani and Revati, which are tied to these really powerful cycles of transformation and letting go.
Okay, so we've covered the what and the why. Now for the really fun part. How can you actually use the Amla tree as an astrological tool in your own life? This next section is your practical, hands-on guide.
So, if you're looking to balance the moon's energy, the ritual is actually beautifully simple, and you'll want to do it on a Monday, which is the moon's day. It's as easy as eating the fruit and then chanting a specific mantra to align your own vibration with that lunar energy. And for an extra boost, a full moon bath with Amla powder is said to just wash away any emotional gunk.
Now, for Venus, we've got a different mantra. It goes, Drum, Dream, Drum, Sa, Shukraya Nama. Chanting this is a way to call in the energies of beauty, love, and material comfort, all things associated with Venus. It's a really powerful vibrational tool.
And the rituals for Venus, which you do on a Friday, are just as potent. I mean, planting an Amla tree is a huge act of devotion. But I love this one practical tip. To take 7 consecrated Amla leaves and keep them in your wallet. It's such a simple, tangible way to carry that Venusian energy of abundance with you wherever you go.
So let's just pull all of that together for a second. As you can see, it's not random. There are specific remedies for each celestial influence. You've got eating the fruit on Mondays for the moon's emotional stability and planting a tree on Fridays for Venus's influence on love and prosperity. It's all very targeted and very intentional.
But to really truly appreciate the power of Amla, we have to go even deeper. We have to look at the mythology. I mean, where did this sacred tree even come from? The stories, trust me, are just as profound as the remedies themselves.
The origin story is, well, it's just beautiful. According to the ancient texts, the very first Amla tree sprouted from the tears of pure consciousness that were shed by the Creator God, Lord Brahma, while he was in a state of deep meditation. This means the tree is literally infused with the pure essence of creation itself.
And because of that divine origin, every single part of the tree is seen as sacred. The roots are said to be the home of Lord Vishnu, the preserver of the universe. The fruit itself is that immortal nectar we talked about. And get this, even just sitting in its shade is considered a spiritual practice, a place where the ego can just soften and dissolve.
So let's bring all of this home. The Amla tree is so much more than a plant. It's a living, breathing connection between our own personal well-being and the grand cosmic dance. It's a tool for harvesting not just a fruit, but a more harmonious destiny. At the end of the day, working with the Amla tree is about taking the reins. It's a way to actively participate in your own well-being on every single level. It helps turn that emotional turbulence into peace, a feeling of lack into abundance, and those tricky karmic patterns into real opportunities for growth and freedom.
And that really leaves us with one final thought to ponder, doesn't it? We spend so much time looking up to the heavens for answers. But what if the most powerful solutions for balancing those incredible celestial energies are growing right here, rooted in the soil beneath our feet? The wisdom of the Amla tree suggests that the link between the cosmos and the earth is far more intimate and accessible than we ever imagined.